The Metaltech Motion X Spindle, that's what this is, the Motion X. And this is CNC machined 1 3/4 cold rolled bar steel. And then the hub assembly is also CNC machined as well. Now the hub assembly is where the magic is really at. So this whole assembly is not a bolt with bushings going through it. We don't do bushings. We use real tapered radial bearings. And then also one of the key things, we actually put a real lip seal on the bottom of our spindle assembly. It goes on the hub. And then you'll notice our hub does not have any grease ports on it. And the reason for that is that if it's properly machined and sealed up and packed with grease correctly, you don't need to have a grease work where you're constantly pumping grease into it, because it shouldn't be leaking grease out of it. With our bumpers, this is welded in double shear. So in other words, like on this bumper, there's a 1/2 inch plate up here, and there's the shell up here, and there's a 1/2 inch plate right about down here, double shear. So this spindle assembly is using bearings and races that are commonly available. And we actually have the part numbers for them on our website. We do have the bearings and assemblies available for people that want to purchase them separately as replacements down the road, because it is a wear item. All this is meant for you to be able to service down the road. Now, this hub assembly is machined from a solid bar. This is a 3-inch diameter material, and it's machined so that it's fully serviceable. So the races can actually be pulled out of it. And we do what's called tree pan machining, where you come inside and you machine a taper inside this wall, and it allows it for the larger race to be driven out, to be changed at a later date. The races are just pressed in, and it's fully serviceable. It's not a throw it away in the future. This is something that's you can totally maintain this in the future over time. The spindle is actually rated for 2,000 pounds, and that's with a safety factor of 3. So it's going to handle our swing out systems very well, and all of the dynamic loading that's going to happen when you're going down the trail. But that's the Motion X pivot system taken apart, and you can see inside exactly how it works.